Drummers. Let's hear it for Jake. Fantastic t-shirt. Got the picture taken with us, no?
Thanks. What? So weird. I just want to thank all the other comics for opening for me tonight as well. And I would totally open for all of you. Especially you, sir, just putting it out there. So I've just come back to London. I've just come back to London. I was visiting New Zealand and I stopped in Malaysia on the way on a stopover, and I was by myself. Has anyone here travelled by themselves before? Yeah, woo! It's really spiritual, right? You're one with yourself, you know. But I ended up saying the red light district by accident. So I kind of got into a routine. Like I would go out, you know, see Malaysia, and I'd get my Starbucks, and I would come back home, and the guys would be like, sir, you want the lady, the pussy, you like? And I was like, dude, I'm wearing skinny jeans with a strawberry frapper, like, know your audience, you know what I'm saying? Know your fucking audience, I'm not looking for pussy. Thank you, though. But what I realised, though, is watching all the people kind of go in, it really made me realise that horny people are fucking ugly. They're disgusting. It goes against God's plan of, like, recreation, you know? These people are fucking awful. And when I say these people, obviously we're not included. And when I say we, I mean me. To be honest. No, I know what I look like. You know, put me in a room with like models and actors. I'm nothing. You know, that's why I choose comedy. For real. This is the best house on the worst street. That's a fact. No, but seriously, it's all about how we look, right? Is it just me that thinks this? Everything is based on the way we look. You know, it's ridiculous. When we go to all these lengths to kind of be perfect. A girl at my work said to me the other day, she was like, oh my god, Jake, I found like the best thing. I was like, oh, what, tell me. She was like, anal bleaching. I was like, okay. We've got some girls in the room, I see. So ladies, make a noise for me. Okay, let me give you a piece of advice, sister friends. If he cares about the colour of your asshole, he's not the one. This feels like, so that's what I've been doing wrong all these years, get some colour chart out, you know. But have you ever seen a straight man say to his friend, bro, I met this girl, man, she's beautiful, you know, she's smart, good family, you know, she really gets me. But her asshole looks like a fucking raisin. Like, no. That's not how it works. Yeah. And can I just give you some advice, actually, straight people? True love is not about loving someone for the colour of their asshole. It's about loving someone despite the colour of their asshole. That's what it's about, people. Let's be real. I told that story to my dad, and he was like, yeah, I get that. You know, your mother didn't have the fairest arsehole of them all. In fact, her nickname was Monochrome Mary. He's still married to her. It kind of felt like, do you guys remember those 90s sitcoms with like the TV dad? You know, Jake, you know you shouldn't be judging people for the colour of their assholes. Sorry, Dad, we're all people. Even those with the two-tone tissues, you know. It was like, no, it's not cool, is it? You know, sometimes when I'm on stage as a comedian, I kind of get this like epiphany that I'm talking about assholes in front of people I don't know. But the funny thing is, you know, comedians actually prepare this stuff. You know, like, this is what goes through my head, and it's just funny. And I've got this friend, and he's a poet, like the guy before. You know, he's a poet, very arty. And so we kind of go to his house. We kind of get this kind of, you know, like creative juices flowing. You know? Oh yeah. You know, when I said juices, she's like lights up. Not from here. But he's like, you know, yeah, let's just, you know, so we'll sit there and we'll write for a while, and then we'll be like, okay, let's like share like these things, let's share what we have, you know. I'm like, okay, you go first. And he's a poet, so he's all like, everything means something. He's like, okay, so far today I walk around the streets, so many thoughts in my head. I look at all the people, their eyes so dead. I'm like, whoa, it's fucking deep, you know, shit. He's like, what do you have? I'm like, so far. Sometimes my anus looks like a scrunchie. Yeah, he's like, good joke. I was like, joke? It's just an observation. I see all of your assholes in the mirror before. This is my audience. Full of pores. It's great. Yeah, so, assholes, eh? I want to finish by saying I've actually just started dating a new guy. I know, it's really exciting. And you know when you're dating someone new, you kind of, everything means something, you know? It's kind of like, you know, like one kiss instead of two. Like is he the one, you know? Like, is this it, you know? And then he invited me to his house, actually on Thursday, for the first time to like make me dinner. What do you guys reckon that means?
Sex.
We're gonna fuck, right? Yeah. Cool, okay. Gotta be prepared. And then I thought to myself, you know, like what, you know, I was getting so nervous about it. I thought, what do I need to know about this night? And I thought, you know what, I'm looking for love. I'm looking for love, yeah, thank you. And I realized that all I need to know on this night is when I think about my heart and my soul, my dreams, my hopes, is this the night that I know I'm going to need to trim my pubes for? Because no one likes a full bush apart from him.